Hello, my name is Mason Honor, and this is the final project for processor systems. All right, so over here we've got a little motor, DC motor, and it's hooked up over here to this transistor, and this transistor is powered by an external power supply. Now, how do you switch this transistor on? Well, we use a Atmega 324PB microcontroller and a little joystick to control the microcontroller. So the microcontroller drives the base of this Darlington pair PNP transistor, which will close the circuit and allow the motor to drive. Now over here on our OLED screen, we have 10 modes that we can select from that change the duty cycle of how fast the transistor switches on and off. And we have an RPM. So this RPM is measured by using a rudimentary encoder. We basically send a beam across it, and this beam gets triggered whenever there's an opening in our little flywheel here, and that increments a count on our microprocessor, and combine the amount of counts over a certain duration, we can use that to calculate the RPM. So let's give this a shot. We're gonna bump it up to the first mode. And as you see here, we've got our flywheel spinning a little bit slow, and we have our RPM updated. Now, as we increase this more and more, you can hear it already. The motor's getting pretty darn fast. We're drawing around 0.3 amps, or 378 milliamps here. We've got an RPM of around 6,100 revolutions per minute. Now I'm just going to bump this up a little bit. And it's getting faster and faster. The RPM keeps updating. And let's just skip around a little bit. Here we go. Look. Wow, baby, look how fast we're going. Oh my Lord. Yeah, isn't this cool? And this is what it looks like when it's maxed out. This thing's hitting like 21,000 revolutions per minute. And it's going. Look at that. It's drawing like 1.3 amps. That's a lot of current. You feel the transistor actually getting a little bit warm, so I'm going to turn this back down. All right, so that concludes my final project. Thank you and have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year.